New information tonight. The FBI says agents have finished collecting evidence at the Tops Market in Buffalo, where 10 black people were killed in a racially motivated mass shooting last weekend. The site is being released back to the market, which will then decide when and how to reopen. This news comes hours after the man accused in the shooting was indicted by a grand jury. The 18-year-old appeared in court and did not speak during those proceedings. Law enforcement officials in Buffalo say they have been in contact with the Justice Department about the possibility of federal charges. In the meantime, tonight, a deputy chief with IMPD says he's interested in cracking down on gun violence and hate speech in response to that shooting in Buffalo. Kendall Adams first made those comments on his official Twitter account. Tonight, Fox 59's Russ McQuaid explains what he's calling for now.
10 people were killed when a teenager opened fire in a Buffalo grocery store. The shooter referenced something called the replacement theory in his writings, which is a claim that there is a systemic plan to reduce the American Caucasian population with a majority community of persons of color. IMPD Deputy Chief Kendall Adams recently tweeted that to reduce gun violence in America, lawmakers should enact bipartisan gun regulations, invest more in federal agency oversight and enforcement of gun laws, and that social media platforms should crack down on hate speech.
Let's have a universal definition on what hate is, and when we see that, let's not allow that to spread on our platforms.
Protest, for instance, is an example of protected speech, but who determines what goes too far?
The concept, very words, hate speech, are ambiguous, right? It's a flexible idea, and certainly what one person's idea of what might be hate speech might be different from another's and might still be different from what government considers hate speech.
When state lawmakers voted to do away with Indiana's gun permit system as of July 1st, it left IMPD commanders struggling to explain to street officers how far they can go in determining if someone illegally possesses a firearm.
I hope that our legislators will look at the law after 6 months or a year and say, did it have a negative consequence, or did it have a negative outcome based on the law?
Adams says giving federal alcohol, tobacco, and firearms agents more resources and authority, combined with more cooperation with the Indiana Crime Guns Task Force, would improve firearms enforcement. Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.